If you're in the market for a new car, you may be trying to decide on either buying or leasing your next vehicle. And today we're going to be talking about just that. Hi, I'm Marissa with DollarSprout. My husband and I recently bought a new to us car. We sold my 1998 Camry and bought a 2013 Corolla. It's used but new to us and we have loved it. That being said, car buying has been on my mind lately. When it comes to getting a car, there are two options. You can buy or lease. Many people looking for a new car may know that leasing is an option, but the specifics of how it works and, most important, if it's a good idea or not, can be fuzzy. Leasing a car is unique. It's not the same as buying a new or used car, and it's still different than renting. So today we're going to explore car leases and comparing them to car buying. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the DollarSprout YouTube channel for more money videos. How leasing a car works. First, let's talk about what a car lease is and how it works. The lessee, that's you, pays money to the owner, the leasing company or dealership, to use the car. It's usually a 2 to 3 year agreement and you're limited to a set number of miles each year. As you drive, the car's value is reduced. As the lessee, you are paying for that reduced value along with taxes and fees. So here's an example. You lease a car that costs $25,000. The vehicle is estimated to be worth 70% of its initial value after you drive it for 2 years and 30,000 miles. With this lease, you'd be paying for the 30% of the car's depreciation, or $7,500, plus taxes and fees over the 24 months you're driving the vehicle. This cost is then amortized or paid off over the time through a fixed payment schedule over the life of your agreement and becomes your monthly payment. When your lease is up, you will generally have the option to either return the car to the dealership, in which you are essentially free to walk away, or you can often choose to pay the remaining value of the vehicle and purchase it as a used car. If you choose to purchase the car, you would need to pay the remaining value that's calculated at the start of the lease. In this case, that would be $17,500. For many, that could be a good deal, but it's not right for everyone and in every situation. So here are some advantages and disadvantages to leasing. Advantages include a lower down payment, lower monthly payments, flexible financing terms and lease options. Cars are often newer and thus less likely to need significant repairs or maintenance. The downsides of leasing includes payments only covering amortized depreciation and financing fees. There may be hidden charges for mileage, wear and tear, early termination of the lease, and more, and less freedom to customize or drive the car as you wish. Leasing used to be an option reserved for high-spending customers, businesses, or those wanting to upgrade to a new luxury vehicle every few years. But now leasing has become more mainstream. It's an option in every class of the car market. There are certainly situations in which leasing is a better option than buying, but it's important to know whether that's true for your own situation before you sign a lease that could end up costing you. Now that we've talked about the pros and cons when it comes to leasing a car, let's see if it's going to be the right option for you based on answering these few questions. Are you more concerned with monthly cash flow or the best long-term financial goal? A lot of financial gurus will tell you that leasing is a bad idea because over the long term, it will cost you more to lease rather than owning a car, but that can ignore the current reality. Leasing is still likely a cheaper option on a month-to-month basis, so leasing may be a good short-term solution. How long do you plan to keep the vehicle? Depending on your plans for the vehicle, leasing may be a good short-term solution that sets you up for a future purchase. If you plan to keep the vehicle after the lease, you'll need to finance the remaining value. That means you're able to basically finance the cost of the car over a longer term with a lease length and financing term. How much do you drive and will that change? One of the biggest limitations on a leased vehicle is the mileage allowance. So you should be confident going into the deal that you won't exceed your yearly mileage and end up with a big bill at the end. Do you have cash for a down payment and/or time to save for one? If you don't have any money for a down payment and you need a dependable car quickly, then leasing could provide you the flexibility to get a vehicle now so you can save money for a down payment in the future. Can you qualify for vehicle financing? If you have poor credit, it may be difficult to get a conventional auto loan. Leases often come with their own underwriting processes and will require a credit check, but dealerships have more flexibility to approve a lease for borrowers who may not qualify for financing from another lender. If you need a car but can't qualify for a loan, then this may be a short-term solution that's right for you. Can you afford insurance and maintenance costs for the car you want to lease? If you plan to lease a car, don't forget about the cost of insurance and maintenance on the vehicle you're buying. Maybe you can afford the monthly payment on a leased Mercedes, but it won't feel great if you can't pay for the insurance or routine maintenance. Once you've tackled these questions and done some solid research about leasing options, you should be ready to make your decision. If you want to learn more about buying versus leasing a car, more details about the pros and cons, and tips on how to get a good deal on your lease, check out the blog post linked in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the DollarSprout YouTube channel for more money videos, and leave us a comment below. What are your thoughts on leasing a car? And with that, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.